I'm Euan Graham, born in Scotland, now living in Denver. I'm a realtor that likes to explore, support, and reveal the hottest spots in your neighborhood. Join me. Hey everyone, today you join us in Denver's newest, hippest, coolest neighborhood, RINO. RINO, or River North, is Denver's neighborhood to be. If you're starting a brewery, you're going to want to be here. If you're opening the newest, hippest restaurant, you're going to be in RINO. There's art everywhere. The opportunities are off the charts. There's cranes, there's redevelopments. RINO is the place to be. We are here with Kendra Anderson, aka the Swirl Girl, in our fantastic new space, Bar Helix. It's amazing, I love it.
Thank you.
Kendra, I want to ask you, first of all, why did you choose RINO for your location?
Well, I have lived in Denver for about 25 years, so it's been really fun to watch this neighborhood start to expand and grow. And I could tell even a few years ago when I was originally planning the concept that this was where I wanted to be. And that's because I love Lodo and I love Union Station and I love some of the other downtown neighborhoods.
Yep.
But for me, it was really important to be someplace that still felt more urban, a little more gritty, not quite as refined.
And you can see that with the way that you've designed the bar and everything. So tell me more about the concept behind Bar Helix. What is Bar Helix?
So Bar Helix is actually the kind of culmination of my career in the food and beverage industry. I started out as a chef. I went to culinary school, and then I had a catering business for about 8 years. In that process, I also became a sommelier, and so fell in love with wine. And what I realized was that it was more for me about food and wine, and obviously cocktails, beers, other things too, than either of those things on their own. So I started thinking about what's the best way for me to try and create a space where people can come in and have a wonderful experience across all of those elements. I was also feeling like sometimes I just want a bar atmosphere. I want a vibe, not necessarily a fine dining restaurant, which is maybe where I was having that great glass of wine. So I was trying to find a way to bring all of those components together. A sexy, cool, chill ambiance, meaning the bar, but excellent level quality of cocktails, and then wine for, someone like myself, a sommelier who knows a lot.
So in terms of the food that you have here, what's the concept behind that? I've looked on the menu and I'm like, wow, the food is just something that I've never seen before in terms of the idea behind that. Tell me more.
Well, another thing I feel really passionate about is kind of playing with people a little bit. And by that I mean like pushing boundaries or challenging the way that you might have thought about bar food. I wanted to do things like caviar, but with Pringles and tater tots.
Wow.
Because caviar as a category to some people feels a little intimidating. But who is intimidated by Pringles and tater tots? No one. And by the way, that tastes fantastic together.
As a preeminent authority on the industry and wine, cocktails, food, where do you see Denver's scene going in terms of food, beverages? What do you see on the horizon for Denver?
So exciting, and I feel nothing but optimistic. And I know I was pushing some buttons and some envelopes, even just with the styling that I've got here inside of Bar Helix. So my thought though was that Denver is growing up. As more and more people move to the city of Denver and expand into the lower downtown and RINO areas, they are going to want something a bit more polished. And so my thinking was that, this city is blowing up and the taste levels are, I think, expanding. People are starting to get a little bit more confident in their choices. And so I can't wait to see what happens.
Again, I agree. If you're not pushing the envelope, you're standing still.
Exactly.
And, you're definitely pushing the envelope here, but RINO, I believe, needs this. Kendra, you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It means so much to me. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Well, that's a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to our episode on the RINO neighborhood and the fantastic Bar Helix here. I can't wait to come back with my wife Mia and check it out more. If you have any more questions on RINO or any other neighborhoods, give us a call, follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks again.